Okay, we got another battle in Scandinavia. This time, Pitt's armies are a little bit different here. They're kissing cousins, so to speak. Except I don't think there's going to be that much kissing. My name's Tony Aguilar, and here with Luke Harbach, and we've got a Viking-ish type matchup. I'm going to be playing the Book 3 40D Swedish Leidang, and Luke, you'll be playing the
Book 3B, just the normal Vikings.
You mean Book 3 40B?
40B.
Standard Vikings?
Same.
Vanilla Vikings, right?
Vanilla Vikings.
Okay.
So it's a pretty unique army. We've got a lot of different troop types.
Right.
By that I mean we have a blade general. I've got 10 other blade.
That are all solid, too.
Solid.
Uh-huh.
4 blades.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 3 of them over here that I'm going to use as a landing force because I am Littoral, and this is my hometown. And then I've got a 3 bow. So as you can see, I've got
one fast bow, and 11 solid blades. Okay. All right, and I've got the Swedish Leidang. They consist of a knight general, another knight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 solid blades, a fast blade, a fast bow, and a saloy. Okay, so I'm aggression 1, you're aggression 4, Luke. I rolled so great on the first roll that I ended up being the aggressor. So you set up the terrain. You got a waterway out here.
Yep.
A woods, another woods,
yep,
and a swamp. Okay, and we're both littoral, and we both opted for landing forces. So we're going to see some naval antics here. Okay, so that's it. So the very first bound goes to Luke as the defender. And the first thing he's going to do, and this is important to pay attention, is before he rolls pips, he has to deploy his landing force. And the requirements are that it has to be in a group, and it has to touch the waterway. Brand new waterway here that just made. So one of the things we decided, instead of, it actually says in the rules that it can have a beach on it, which you can see here, it's got kind of a beach on there. And it actually has to touch the water. The way we're going to call this, because we have a solid edge here, is the water basically goes up to the actual edge of the piece. So by Luke placing it like that is legal play. Just so you guys don't bring it up and say, hey, he's touching the beach, not the water. That's how we're deciding to play it, because it's easy to tell exactly where it starts and begins. Okay, so now that Luke has actually placed his literal landing force, he can go ahead and roll for pips.
Big pip dice with a 4.
And the reason you do that is because you don't know, he doesn't know what he's going to roll. So if he puts him all the way in my backfield, for instance, but then already knows he's going to roll a 1, he may not do that. So you kind of have to, it's the whole risk-reward thing. So that's an easy thing to forget.
It's a 1.
Okay. And your general is this pointer right there?
Pointer.
Kind of looks like an Irish setter more than a pointer.
You
With red hair? No?
keep talking about him now, all right?
I am.
So now the really cool thing is
Mm-hmm.
it's a marsh. Normally, if that was a woods or anything like that, I would have to have 4 base widths to be able to control these the units on the other side. But because it's a marsh, I can see over it.
And it's also the first bound, so it won't matter.
And it's also first down. So 1, 2, 3. Of course.
Well, those guys going fishing?
They're going fishing.
Okay. Okay, so that's your move, right?
That's my move.
Okay, so now the good guys.
Just keep telling yourself that. They'll probably. Oh, wait! Don't cheat.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Same rules apply to me. I have to place my landing force before rolling the pip dice. Okay, so the only requirements is they have to be in a group and they have to be touching the waterway. And you have to throw logic to the wind, okay? Because I literally could place, I could place a landing force like this, and just a corner can be touching, and it's legal. And that has been discussed round and round. So that's the way that most people seem to be playing the game. So anyhow, we will not place them there. We're going to think a little bit about what we're going to play them, because we could place them in all kinds of really interesting positions. It's a shame they have to be in one group, otherwise you could create a lot of antics.
Crazy.
You could get crazy. Definitely could get crazy. Okay, I'm going to look and see where my command thing is, because this is going to come into play. Okay. Roll 3, it's going to be really interesting. Or not.
I better hope you roll that high.
I better hope I roll that high, right?
I'm really hoping for a 1 from you.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and place my forces like this. And again, you have to throw caution to the wind. It doesn't say anywhere that you can't deploy really close to somebody else. Doesn't make any sense, but that's just what the rules are. I would have written it maybe a little bit different if I would have made them, but that's just that's what you got to play by. So, really tempted to land him over here and then push on his camp, but then they'll be so far out of my command, they'll probably never see him again. So, we're going to go with that. So now that I've placed my landing force, again, he's just touching here by a corner. So I'm going to go ahead and roll for pips, and I'm hoping I get at least a 3.
Just don't roll 1.
Okay, well that's at least a 3. So why do I want a 3? Well, you're about to see. So first bound, command doesn't matter. So I actually deployed this guy so he's out of the ZOC zone of control, threat zone of that guy there. So for 1 pip, hey, there's still a die roll involved, so as cool a move as this could be, it still doesn't mean anything because there's dice involved. Okay? That's for 1. Okay? My second pip will be this guy coming up here and getting a free slide to his front. And the third move is here. Okay? That's not without risk, but you put gasoline on that fire?
I think we did.
Yeah. Okay. That's 3. We're going to scoot this guy up. Now this is a fast blade, but they still can move 3 base widths through that going. So I have to spend 20 to get up out of there, and then I've got 100 millimeters left. I'm going to move him over like so. Okay, so we've got this guy in his threat zone. Okay, so that's 3, 4. You know what, before I move this guy, let's go ahead and move him back. Before I move this guy, let's go ahead and throw the Saloy here, okay? Because what that's going to do is it's not going to give this guy a -1. And it may make a difference for me killing him, because if I don't kill him, I'm kind of, even though I've kind of encircled him, I've kind of encircled myself as well up against the ocean there. All right, so we got 3, 4. Now we'll move this guy. Now I don't have to pay the 20 because I don't have to try to get around that one guy. But that'll allow me to get all the way up to about there. So number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 1 pip left. we were going to use it to move this blade like so. Okay, now, shootings. You're out of range, right?
Yep.
Now you can't shoot if you're in swamp, but you can shoot over it, as we looked up. Okay, my shooting range is 120, so you're not within my range yet. All right, so we've got a few combats, right?
Yep. Which one do you want to do first?
Well, let's do the one on the end first. You
sure
are.
you don't want to do the Saloy first?
I'm sure I don't want to do this Saloy first. Okay, you're a 5. This guy makes you a 4. That guy makes you a 3, and I'm a 5. So if my 5 to your 3. Look at that.
How about we lock? And
What are the
nothing
odds?
happens?
Locking happens all the time in this game, even though it's not that likely. So unfortunately, we locked. So that's a...
Well, fortunately for me.
Okay, so the other combat is I am a 2 and you're a 5.
Oh boy.
The strangest things happen in this game. So the Saloy actually recoiled the blade. Now you only recoil at 20.
Oh.
At 15. Okay. So you're even like that.
Gotcha.
So the one I should have won, I didn't win, and I won the one I shouldn't have won. Okay, you're up.
Oops.
Another day in DBA. Happens all the time. Five pips.
Well, I got 5, so I will definitely do this for 1 to try to take that off a little bit.
Okay. Like you mentioned earlier, this doesn't block line of sight, so he's in good shape for his general being over here.
Now, I can't go and hit him from behind because he has the Zoc.
Correct.
What I can do is get a little crazy and come in here
Mm-hmm.
to protect him.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2. 3 will go here. 4 will go here. And I'll continue to move up for 5.
And that's exactly what the Vikings would have done. You read the book, right?
I feel like I'm just a little bit of a Viking on the inside. So, this guy will come and turn to face now.
Yep.
Alright, so I will do...
What a mess.
This guy cannot shoot for 2 reasons.
Because he moved too far.
He moved too far, and
Right.
he's in a marsh.
Okay.
So he'll have no shots. You will have a shot at...
Only on the front guy, because I go a base width to the side, but if you go all the way here, I don't have at least 20 millimeters of contact with him. So I have to shoot at the general, which probably won't do jack, but I have to shoot it anyways. I'm a 2 and you're a 5.
And I am a 10 to
And
5.
I am, no effect. You're shielded up good.
Yep.
All right, which combat would you like to do? You've got 3, right?
3 different choices. What I'm going to go with first is this one here. I will be a 5 to a 2. I have no negatives, and you have no negatives.
Okay. I was hoping you roll another 1.
9 to 4. So
Okay,
double.
so that is a flee. Okay, so let's just leave him there. Okay, I'm going to, how about I use my own movement marker?
Yeah, get your hands off. Okay. This is not a
Flees
Swedish.
all the way here, and blade do not advance against Saloy.
Correct.
Okay, next combat.
Alright, so the next combat that I will do is, let's go with this combat here. I'm a 5 to 5.
5, and I'm a 5 as well. Well, that you have to re-roll.
Yep.
Although you're in, hold on.
So
Okay, so I'm a
11
7.
to 7.
Okay, so I fell back.
Nope, that's me.
Oh,
Don't you know?
sorry,
your own
I don't. No. What'd you put in that beer?
Drink up and I'll
Beer?
tell you.
Okay. Good, that's good because I still have a guy, well, it doesn't really matter because he's got the door closed.
Correct.
Okay, so the last combat is you are a 5
Down to 4.
down to a 4 because of him, and I'm a 5 down to a 4 because of him, so 4 to 4.
Oh boy.
Well, either way. I did have a 6 before, but it doesn't matter. He's dead.
And now he will come.
I will come into close combat.
Should have done those the opposite way.
Shouldn't have got your ass kicked by a Saloy.
That's,
You know, that ran away. He threw the rocks and then there's gone.
That's true too.
All right. Pip time. Oh,
There's
pip
your popular
time.
one.
Okay. All right, so let's look at a couple things here. In this combat, we're both going to be 5s. This guy's not going to provide a -1, but he's going to provide a quick kill because he's got your side in contact. So it's basically, we're both 5s, but I'll have a quick kill on you. So that's kind of interesting. This guy's actually zocked, so he's stuck there. If I throw the fast blade into them, I'm actually going to be, I'm -2 in there, right? So I'm a 3 and you're a 2?
Yep.
Well, I could do this with him. I could do this and get a -1. It'd be a 5 to 4. I could do this and pull, but that's not really in combat. So taking that -1 away is not going to help because there is no -1 here. But that might be useful for later. But then you'll throw him into the rear. Well, or I can just send him over here to Never Never Land. Start creating a chaos for you. I think we need to win over here before we start trying to take on the world like Hitler. Okay, Swedish Hitler.
Interesting.
IKEA Hitler. Okay, I think with those options, I think what I'm going to do is, let's do this. Oh, before I do that, can I even do that for 1? Because I may be out of command. Nope, I'm in. Whew. Now we'll do it. Now I'll be out of command, right?
You're still just in.
No, I'm still just in. Wow. Swedish precision. Oh my goodness. Okay, shootings. We have the shot on the general again.
Oh boy.
Oh, you roll like lame.
Nothing.
Yeah, no effect. It's still good enough. You're using the bathroom and I still couldn't hit you.
So I won't have any shots here because there's no targets.
Right.
And I'm in the marsh.
And you're in the marsh. Double whammy. Let's, does it really matter? Doesn't really matter. Nope. Let's go ahead and do this one first. I'm a 5, you're a 4.
That'll kick your butt out of here.
Okay. I'm going to recoil 20 because I'm 20 deep and you advance up to 20. So there you go. Okay. This combat, I'm a 5 and so are you. Outscore. Oh, outscored. Dead. And I advance 20. Okay. It's your balance. Score is
2-0.
Yep. They're off the board. You got to put them there. There you go. Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
Alright. So, with my 2 pips, I'm going to check over here and see. It's really not going to do me any good if I go over there because I'm not going to be able to close the door on them. So in that case, let's see if I can go over here, which I could. I only have a 2. Trying to kind of make something happen because this did not go well for me over here.
You within 80?
I am.
Okay. You're going to hit and slide.
I'll be a 1. That would be 2.
Okay, shootings.
No shots here. You'll have a shot here.
Right, I'm a 2 to a 4 on this guy right over here.
Nothing.
No effect. Okay.
Now here we will go with a 5 to 5.
5 to 5.
Lock.
Lock.
Nothing happens.
Yep.
You'll be a 5, and I'll be a 5 down to 4.
Right?
Lock.
Lock.
Nothing happens.
See, locking happens all the time.
You'll be a 5. I'll be a 5 plus 1 for a general of 6. Down to 5.
So it's 5 to 5 again.
Yep.
Look
at that.
We both rolled 1s. All 3 locks.
All right, and then the
And
last.
that is why blades can just totally destroy knights when they charge them. Maybe not in this battle, but that is why my knights are hiding out back here.
So I've got a 5 to 5 over here.
Okay. Okay. So you outscored them.
So it's just a push.
And even if we would have tied, because you're solid, that would have caused me to recoil, and you recoil as well. Okay.
All right.
That's it?
That's all I can do.
Okay, pippage time. 3.
So yeah, it's looking a little bleak over here.
Well, the score's still the same. And you got farther away from these guys.
For now.
All right. So first of all, who over here? Okay, these are all going to take 2 moves. So to move any of these guys is going to take 2 pips to do it. Can this guy contact the rear? That guy can't. And that guy can't either. Okay, so the only thing I can do is I can get a side contact with one of these and spend 2 pips on it. So I think we're going to have to do that. And the only guy that can reach is this guy. So I think we have to do that for 2 pips. Okay. Then we're going to lay this little thing here because we're going to have to play avoid that. Okay, so he can do that. He will come over, avoiding that Zoc, and come over here. That's where my 3 pips are going to be. Wish I'd gotten more, but that'll work.
I'm glad that's the only 3 pips you.
Okay, shootings. Oh, you have a shot too. Oh no, you're in the you're in the marsh. Hey, what are you doing in the marsh there, dude? Your bowstrings are getting all slimy.
They're creeping up on the enemy.
I'm a 2. You're a 4.
Oh, nothing.
Nothing. Didn't see that coming, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Here I'm a 5, but fast, so that could make a difference. I bet it will.
If it ties.
It almost always does. I'm a 5. You're also a 5. This guy makes you a 4. That guy makes you a 3. 5 to 3.
Oh.
Look at that. We both rolled like crap. Okay? And he advances 20. Okay, now the score is 3, but we still have these combats to do. So we're going to go ahead and start with this one. I'm a 5, you're a 5 down to a 4. Oh, look at that. You recoiled, and you come forward. Okay.
5 to 4, or you'll be a 4 to 5, or you'll be a 5 to 5.
Let's do this one next. I am a
4,
and you're a 5. Jeez, are we tied? Okay, so we both rolled like crap. Okay, so you outscored me, so I recoil and you come forward. Okay, now you are the general and you're down none. Oh, you're down 1, so you're a 5, and I'm a 5 and I'm down 4. So I'm a 4, you're a 5. Look at that.
I'm 11 to 8.
Okay. Okay, so you outscored me there. So I'm going to go back 15, pushing back this knight with him. Okay, do like this. There he is. Okay, Swedish pips. So score is 3 zilch. Oh wait, that was my turn, right?
That was your turn.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Well, it'll be my turn soon enough.
We got a big fat one.
But choose wisely.
Okay.
That's my one and only pip.
Okay.
No
Still no
shot
shot here, no shot there. You got tired of that guy shooting at
I
you.
did.
Okay. Even though I didn't have a chance to do anything.
It's not fair.
Still made me mad.
Tony didn't split his.
And this guy should be lined up with him, so we'll straighten that out.
So what we got over here is
Mhm.
I will be a 5 down to a 3 because I'm -2 for the woods.
Right?
You'll be a 2 down to 1. 3 to 1.
Okay, so I'm a 1 and you're a 3. Okay, so I am
8 to 4.
Okay, that's a double, so that kills me.
But you're back going.
I don't follow
Do
through.
not follow.
I don't follow.
Right. Okay.
Only in good going will you follow.
Okay.
Okay. Pay attention. So he,
So
doesn't,
now-
he advances, but not in bad going there. So. Okay.
So now that that happened, I will try to do a 5 to 5 again.
5 to 5.
Push him.
Recoiled him. Okay.
Now this will be a 5 up to 6 for general. You'll be a 5 down to 4.
Look at that tie.
Nothing happened.
No effect.
And over here,
Mm-hmm.
you'll be a 4 and I'll be a 4.
Okay. And you go back.
Now
I like where this is going.
it's Tony's turn to take advantage.
Yep. A 5. Well, I didn't need that much, but I'll take it. So this is definitely a 1. That is definitely a 1. Okay. This guy's only 1 pip. So we're going to easily can come over here and contact like so. Okay. That's 2. All these other guys are going to cost 2, aren't they? Nope. He still costs only 1. All right, 2 used so far. He's actually useful here because he gives him a -1 on that side where this one doesn't anymore. I really don't like this guy here. So I've only used up 1, 2. That's it, right? 2?
Yep.
Okay, so I got 3 left. If we use 1 for him, that's going to leave 2 left. Are we within range now?
You'd be able to contact him.
Yeah, I'm within 120. So we're going to go ahead and do that for another one. Now this guy's not within range, is he?
Nope.
No, he's out. Okay, so now we got 1, 2,
3.
3. So if I move one of these clowns over here, I won't be able to move the knight back. Well, we're going to move the knight back because just too close for comfort. We need options. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. He turns to face. And even though I make these, we've made these as flat as you can, you still have units that won't stand up there. This is the part where people write in the comments, that's why I base my heavy foot on 20 millimeters deep. No, we don't do that. It's easier to tell them apart this way. Okay, so, and if we ever have to, if we're forced to play other rule sets, then our stuff isn't misbased. Okay, so shootings.
No shots.
They're either in combat or dead. So let's go ahead and start over here. I'm a 5, -2 down to a 3, and you're a 2.
Just a
Okay,
push.
so I just outscored you, and I do not follow up. Okay. Next one, I am a 2, and you are a 5 -2, you're a 3. Okay, so you are a 8 and I'm a 5. So I just recoil, and you do not follow up.
Correct.
Okay, we do not want to do that first. I don't want to push you back into giving me a -1. So we'll do this one first. I'm a 5 and you're down to a 4. Okay, outscore kills. This guy advances 20. Let's do this one. I'm a 5 to your 5,
4, 3.
4, 3.
6 to 5.
Yep,
Push
just
me.
a recoil. And I am, yep. And then this guy, you're the general, so you are a 6 and I'm a 5.
Push you.
Okay.
But that was 4 kills.
So it's 4-1 is the score here.
The Vikings were not successful defending their homeland.
I knew a Scandinavian army was going to lose. It was bound to happen.
That was the best bet.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think the battle, you definitely had the edge with having a little bit more mobility. You know, with all the options that the
You mean these two guys?
the original Vikings had, you know, all the options that I was able to conjure up with the 11 heavy foot and the 1 3-bow. I did know, however, that you were going to die with your 3-bow. That was going to be the one and only kill I got.
That was your goal, huh?
That was the whole goal of the campaign here.
Okay.
But, I mean, the Littoral landing was not successful for the Viking part. Would I have taken that back? Absolutely not. I think that would have happened either way. Again, if I would have placed the units back here, they would have been out of the fight. I had to come up here, and either way, you were going to be able to get that jump on me. With how, you know...
I was tempted to land over there by the camp, but I knew if I did that, I'd get like one good move out of them, and then everything would be happening over here.
Which is why I had to make sure that these guys kept pushing.
It's funny that if you look at these two armies on paper, you look at their army list, most people would be like, oh, okay, my army's better because they have the knights. But you see what I thought about the knights. You see how many lock results we had? We had probably like 6 different lock results.
Easy.
That would have just decimated the knights. So they're just there to punch holes, you know.
Yeah.
So
and you didn't need to.
Actually, I would have set them up further out here, but the problem is I couldn't get that close to the edge. There aren't units that can set up towards the edge. So, but anyhow, you saw some landing stuff there. So hopefully people got some ideas and maybe opened up some eyes to some really crazy situations that can happen with the landing.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what this is supposed to simulate. Maybe these two ships were like following each other and the other guys landed and the other guys landed behind them.
Maybe these guys, you know, came on and
Right, he split
the
his
ones
forces,
were kind of
we got
waiting
to
there
split
for
our...
it.
Crew, and
the
half
other
of them
ones
went and turned. Yeah, that's right. And then we're
could
like,
have been that too. It's one for the history books.
There you go. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time.